Hello, guys. Good day once again. I'm back on your screen. This is episode 10 and the final episode of our candlestick pattern. Yes, so if you have stick around with me throughout from episode 1 up to episode 10, then kudos to you. If you haven't watched the other episode, make sure you go back, start watching from episode 1 where I talk about the anatomy of the candlestick pattern. I explain the various parts of the candlesticks, and then I proceeded further to episode 2 where I talked about the various type of candlestick pattern that we have, guys. So I have talked a lot about candlesticks. Yes, we have come a long way to this point, and this is going to be the final episode, which is episode 10. When we are done with this, then we will proceed. We are going to combine all the candlesticks pattern we have learned. Then we shall combine all of them, and then we move on to another subject or another topic called the market structure. All right, so we are going to combine all this fundamental knowledge that we have put together to understand how the market is structured. All right, yes, so market structure is going to be our next topic in the next episodes. But for candlesticks pattern, this is going to be the final episode. Once again, if you are new, I would urge you to click on the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever I upload the content. And then also, if you have been with me from episode 1, you realize that we've come a long way. You would like to click on the like button to support this channel as well. And then also leave all your comments in the comment section and your questions. Leave every question, anything you don't understand, just leave it in the comment section. I will attend to it as swift as possible. All right. So um, if you also want to follow me on any of the social media platforms, I have the links in the description. And then also finally, I recommend two brokers like I've always been doing, Exness and then Deriv. Exness and then Deriv. Make sure you have an account with any of these two brokers. I have the links in the description. You can click on the link and then you create an account for yourself, guys. So let's move on to the final episode, which is we are going to talk about the tweezer top and bottom. The tweezer top and bottom. Forgive me for the spellings. I think it's going to, yeah, forgive me for the spellings if it's wrong, right? Yeah, but that is tweezer top, and then we have tweezer what bottom. This is supposed to be the correct spelling. That is TWEE. Yeah, so just some little slight correction here, right? So that's not the focus anyway. So let's move on to the tweezer top, okay, and then we'll move on to the tweezer bottom and we'll be done with this episode, right? So guys, the tweezer top candlestick pattern is made up of two candles. Is made up of what? Two candles. So we have the first candle in this pattern is a bullish candle, and the second candle is the what? Is the bearish candle. So I'm going to explain the psychology behind the formation of this candle. All right. So as usual, the bullish candle in this pattern indicates that buyers are in control of the market, and therefore they are pushing the price all the way up. All right. Yeah. So buyers push the price all the way up. We are anticipating that in the next section or in the next candlestick or the candlestick that forms next, buyers will still be willing to push the price up again. But that is not what happened. One way or the other, we realize that sellers also, right after the candlestick closed, okay, and then another candlestick opened, sellers pushed the price all the way back to the open price of the bullish candle. All right, so the bullish candle opened at this point, buyers pushed the price all the way up, and then it's closed above here. Then the moment the next candle started to form, we realized that sellers what push the price back to the opening price of the bullish candle, which tells us that you could see that this candle has what equal momentum. The momentum that buyer used in pushing the price up is equal to the momentum that the sellers also push the price back to the opening price. All right. Sometimes sellers push the price a little below the opening price. But for this candle to be what valid, for this pattern to be valid, the 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 bullish candle and the bearish candle should be of the same size, okay, meaning that the seller should be able to push the price back to the opening price. So the open of the bullish candle should be equal to the close of the bearish candle. That is a valid, okay, when you see such, it's a valid confirmation of the tweezer top bottom. Now when you see this at the end of an uptrend, at the end of an uptrend. Now you realize I've been talking about uptrend, downtrend. If you don't understand it, no problem. Just keep on following. When we get to the next episode where we'll go into details, we'll study market structure. That is where you understand the uptrend and the downtrend. But if you are already a trader and you are building up on your knowledge, you would understand what I mean. All right. So when the tweezer top occurs at the end of an uptrend, it is what a bearish reversal pattern. It is a bearish reversal pattern, meaning that as like I explained, buyers are in control of the market, they push the price all the way up. Then sellers would push the price down with equal strength, telling us that they are ready to resist price from going up, and they are ready to push the price down, or they are ready to push the market down. So when you see this, it's a signal that sellers are taking control of the market and they are ready to push the price down, guys. So that is it for the tweezer top. Now let's look at the tweezer bottom. Now the tweezer bottom is the same as the tweezer top, just that it's the bullish version. This is the tweezer top, all right. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. Let me correct it right away so we can move on, guys. This is a mistake. Let me just correct it. Let me correct it, and then we can move on. All right. So let me just do this editing. Just a minute, guys. This was a mistake. All right. So that's it. Okay. All right. So we are done. Good. Yes. Good. So this is the tweezer at top, and then there is the tweezer bottom. All right. So with the tweezer bottom, it is also made up of two candlesticks. All right. The first one is the bearish candle, okay, which indicates that the sellers are pushing price all the way down and the market is prepared to go down in one way or the other. The next candlestick that formed was a bullish candle, and buyers pushed price back to the open of the bearish candle. You realize that the close of this bullish candle is equal to the open of the previous candle. All right, you realize that the heights are almost the same, okay, meaning that buyers pushed up price with the same momentum sellers were pushing the price down, which tells you that buyers are ready to take control over the market from the sellers, and they are prepared to push price all the way up. So with this pattern, okay, when you see this tweezer bottom forming at the end of a downtrend, it's a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, it's a bearish reversal pattern, and then the tweezer top is a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, it's a bullish reversal pattern because price was already going up, it's being pushed up by buyers. Then the next candle that from sellers also push it down. So it's a bullish reversal pattern, and then the tweezer bottom is also a bearish reversal pattern, meaning that when it occurs at the end of a downtrend, it is likely that buyers are ready to push the price all the way up, guys. So this is the psychology behind the formation of this candlestick pattern. Just take note that this is very important. Okay, this is very important. This is I call this the equal momentum, because the strength at which sellers used in pushing the price down is equal to the strength at which buyers would push the price up. That is why the candlestick heights are almost the same. So all in the bullish pattern, okay, this is the bullish pattern. In the bullish pattern, the bullish candle should close at the exact price as the bearish opened, all right, or it should go a little above the opening of the bearish candle. Then when we go to the tweezer top formation, the bearish candle should close equal to the bullish open, all right, or they must be at the same price, or the bearish should be a little below the bullish, which is a confirmation of the tweezer top. All right, so we have come to the end of episode 10. Guys, follow me as we move on to market structure, which is going to be our next topic of discussion, the market structure. So we are going to combine the candlestick pattern from episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 up to episode 10. We are going to use that knowledge that we have built to understand the market structure and how the market works. Now let me take you to a few examples of the tweezer bottom. I'm just going to, for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you one example, right, guys? I have an example here. You could see that in this pattern, right, you could see that in this market, this is euro, this is the euro USD market. Okay, this is 1 hour time frame, euro USD 1 hour time frame, guys. So you could see that here market was what, you could see that market was trending down, market was coming down. Okay, price was in a downtrend. All right, we see market was coming down. Then all of a sudden, when market or price got to this point, okay, look at this last bearish candle you are seeing here. Look at this last bearish candle you are seeing here. When the bearish candle closed, we were thinking that sellers will continue pushing price out all the way down because it's in a downtrend. But we realized that after the close of the bearish candle, the next candle that formed was a bullish candle, and it closed at the same price. You can see it clearly. It closed at the same price as the bearish open, which is an example of what a tweezer bottom. This is forming at the end of a downtrend. This is tweezer bottom. So look at after the formation of the tweezer bottom, look at how price rallied all the way up. Okay, look at how price moved. Look at how price moved from the bottom. Okay, after the formation, look at how price moved up. Even though it didn't go up so much, but it reacted. Market reacted after the formation of what? The tweezer bottom. The same way you can look through and find example of the tweezer top formation. All right, the tweezer top. Like I said, for the sake of time, we shall not be able to go through them as we want. Okay, so just take your time, go through your charts, and identify the various candlestick patterns that we have studied so far. All right, yeah, I go through the charts. All right, guys, take your time, go through the charts, be able to identify the various candlesticks pattern we have studied so far. So far we have done the engulfing bar candlestick pattern, the doji candlestick pattern, the dragonfly doji, the greystone doji, the morning star candlestick pattern, the evening star, the hammer candlestick pattern, the shooting star pattern, the harami pattern, and finally the tweezer tops and bottom. Thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you in the next episode. Leave your comments, leave your questions, click on the like button to support this channel, and then finally, if you are new, make sure you have subscribed and then you have the notification bell on so that you get updates on all subsequent content that I will be sharing. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next episode.